Time for our Spotlight segment, and today we have on the spot comedian Ayo Makun, popularly known as AY.
Julia, I need to be in the spirit.
Comedian AY needs no introduction. A front runner in the second generation of comic acts, he found comedy working as the personal assistant to the man called the godfather of Nigerian comedy, Ali Baba.
Yeah, when I started off as a comedian, as a dreamer, you can see, you can tell, you can have a vision. You can see yourself somewhere. But getting to where I am today in the business of comedy, I don't want to say it happened so fast. I mean, I just didn't see myself getting here this fast. But I'd already pictured it that someday I was going to be big. It depends on the effort that I put into the business, into the career, as it were.
Where are you going to? I said, where are you going to? It's your duty not to interpret.
I'm quick to tell people that I'm a product of grace, because sometimes I want to tell a lot of people that I don't think I'm as funny as a whole lot of people in my industry, but I just experienced the connection from brands.
The theatre arts graduate from Delta State University was born in Warri, a city that has spawned the biggest name in Nigerian comedy. His claim to fame was a parody directed at the famous Pastor Chris Okotie. He eventually builds a comedy brand around the former pop star.
Good enough is somebody who was an entertainer before, becoming a pastor. So I think he understands it. So it's different for you when you it's a different ball game when you understand it from different perspective. So coming in to advise me probably is somebody who has gone through the same line before becoming a pastor. So he understands it from the angle of entertainment and even as an entertainer. So he sees it, and so it's easy for him to say, okay, AY, this is what should get to you, and this is what shouldn't get to you, and this is what you understand. And as a matter of fact, it's part of the business. When people don't talk about you as a brand, it means you are not there.
Yes, alright, talk to you later. I love you, Daddy. Bye. Sorry.
Who was that?
That's my daddy. He's a governor.
Oh, your dad is a governor?
Yes.
I never knew.
Now you know. Why?
You're getting me scared, girl.
Hey, see, this is camera. Oh, this total camera. They are watching me. My father is watching me. I say, son, dog, you want it to back you?
I don't know, but that's a must.
In the mask, there's camera. They are watching me. My father is watching my back every time so that I will not be misled by mans like you.
Initially, it was difficult to manage criticism. It was very, very difficult. I get emotional about it, and then I have this lovely wife who would say, you're just going to kill yourself if you allow what these people say get to you. You're just going to, because they won't stop talking. Even Christ, when he came into this world, she will give all sorts of examples. I mean, he couldn't even satisfy the world, not to talk of any human being and all that. So initially it was very, very difficult, but now I understand it. The only part, I understand criticism. Criticism is something that even helps you grow as a brand. But then there's what you call, we have some armchair critics. These are people who don't see anything good.
Come now. Shh. Can't you see the private jet? Yes. That's my father. He doesn't like me moving with governor's daughters.
Hey, why? Your father is...
He will hear you.
Ah! here. Your father can see you from private jet, from Efu to this place.
Oh, so your father can see from mast.
Some people they lie for this world.
Oh, you are not a liar.
And as a comedian, I'm a professional. I understand when you hit below the belt. I understand when what you tend to call a joke becomes an insult. And then I also understand joke for jokes. But we have a lot of people who still can't connect with jokes.
A typical example of a joke gone sour was his job at actor turned singer Tonto DK. That joke ended a friendship that was a toast of the Nigerian entertainment scene.
Are you for real?
If I say stuff about a G Mike, I say stuff about a Chris Okoti, and then it's labeled on the joke. It's not me trying to insult you, and when you use words like "oh," and you go in trance and say, "Ah, Tonto is due for deliverance." Deliverance from what? Deliverance from the things we see you do in the movies. Maybe you play the bad girl role and all that. We're not talking about you as a person. So it's left for you to connect with the fact that the way a patient Sissoko would act the wicked mother, it's left for me to say, that woman needs deliverance. It's left for her to connect with the fact that, it's the way I am able to interpret it. It means that I'm getting it right. And you connect with that fact. It's as easy as that, but some of us do not connect with it. I'm not happy losing friends. I love to make friends. I've made all the efforts. I've sent messages to her, and I've apologized. I didn't know that you would like it, but she's gone public. And I have, one way or the other, tried to, because one, she's like my sister. And before I said all what I said through my joke, we were close. So I expected that, it would have been a thing of the past. Because if we really want to go about all of that as entertainers, there are a lot of people who are going to call her to question as well. Now, if you play the Reverend Sister, and then they are seeing one tattoo on your shoulder, the Reverend Sisters will get upset too. They're going to call you. You are killing what we believe in and what we practice.
You want to bring Jimai? Ocho, do not bring Jimai. Let him go back to TV. Take him back to TV. Yes. Who again? Tonto. Yes, you can bring Tonto. Bring Tonto. She's overdue.
The 2008 United Nations Peace Ambassador is now branching off into movie production as he shoots his first movie, 30 Days in Atlanta.
I've always wanted to be an actor. And then comedy came first. And then, there's no way you can escape from your passion, from your training. RMD has always been a father figure. I started this interview by letting you know that he was somebody I was seeing from afar, and I was making a wish and said I would love to be RMD someday, be like him someday. But from wanting to be like RMD, this is me and RMD in the same movie, and he's always been there. So he knows my story. So connecting with my passion was very, very easy for him. That's how you encourage people to grow. And it's not really about the money, because in his capacity as a commissioner, there's no amount of money I'm going to give to him to take him to Atlanta to do a movie with me. But he did. And that is one. And we had the likes of Ramsey Noah in the movie as well. Desmond Elliott, Lynn Wilfield. It's a blend. The movie is a blend of Hollywood and Nollywood. So we have Lynn Wilfield in the movie, Vivica Fox, Callie Red, Mercy Johnson, and some of our people from Ghana as well.
You hold it right there, or I will hold you in contempt.
Wọ́n ní gbogbo rẹ̀ àgbé ewu abúlé rẹ̀ ṣàmóso làgbàdo tó kó sí èdè kò sí bó ṣe máa mú plus 25 kó máa hàn mo ti wà yẹn ìfàlẹ́ má gbé mi o ọ̀fẹ́ bluetooth ló gbé mi lọ
Even though he has been a subject of heavy criticism, comedian Ayo continues to shoulder on by consolidating on strength and paying the naysayers no mind. This, he says, is a proven recipe to the summit.
What rubbish is this? You say no be actor now. Today when you come, I just say you want to for because the last time my sister you carry.
Thank you very much for your
I beg. No be you leave this thing on top bed. Like you. The day when you come. No be you.